This is Duelist bringing you CC Emprei, map 2 of the Saiph. Triumvirate's attack on the TerraCap Confederation-held world Emprei. The Saiph Triumvirate has had a come-from-behind victory on the first map, Savannah Pro. This will be a 5 versus 5 on this large, rocky map, and teams are allowed to take the majority of aerospace and VTOL units if they want, and the drop weight limit is a bit high, so you should see a good mix of assets out there on this map. They're just underway. You can see that Burner's team is elected to take 4 ground assets: an Avatar, a Uzil, an Osiris, and an Owens. Which means that he's taking a aerospace or VTOL asset, which can be good for finding the enemy quickly or for providing overhead cover. This is the first time any of these players have played on this map, so it will be new territory and terrain to them, and there won't be any necessarily defined strategies, so it should be very chaotic as they march onward. You can see that Burner has gotten himself the red camo to designate himself as the faction leader. This map is large enough that it could possibly come down to either team being able to find each other or themselves during the encounter. So it's not impossible that we could see our first tie in quite a while. But 30 minutes is a long time, and that aerospace is bound to find them after a while. Ah! Excellent. El Fisco has taken a 60-ton Visigoth, and Proxima's in a Shiva B super long-range asset, so we should probably have some aerospace versus aerospace here. In case you're not aware, El Fisco was one of the finest aerospace pilots in all the game, and he will be able to make his presence known rather quickly here. Burner's team really doesn't have a ton of anti-air, so the Shiva will probably have to attempt to keep El Fisco at bay a bit. Both teams should now know where they're at, so it should only be the amount of time it takes the ground units to travel to each other before we have contact on the ground. This goes, looks like he's getting ready to make another attack run. Proxima's got some missiles away on him. Missiles can't turn very fast, but they can keep the other team busy for a while. Ooh, a PPC hit on the engines, the weakest part of an aerospace. You take out the engines, it falls to the ground. Looks like has Gauss or light Gauss, I'm not sure. Either way, Proxima's going to have to make a decision whether to engage the Shiva with his long-range assets or to try and find the enemy team and engage there and do the same thing that Elfisco is basically doing to Burner's team right now. The Shiva B that he is in has a 1,200 meter range, which for an aerospace is very long in this game. We can see Silvercraft is in a Festus, which is a scout hovercraft, trying to find radar contacts. Looks like Burner's team is trying to move up into the mountains a little bit to maybe get some more cover or better options. Mechs can't turn up very high, and so the further up you are in the air, the chance you have to actually shoot this aerospace. Burner's decided to split his team up to force Elfisco to choose who to attack here. Okay, they've made 2 kills. Proxima's Shiva B is down, perhaps a crash. And Angry Egg Roll, so it's probably safe to say that Starchild's team's going to take this one, because they just have so much tonnage over them now. Chezer and Yvonne and Burner are left. This is Starchild's ground units. A light Uller, a Warhammer, heavy mech, the Hephaestus Scout, and Starchild's in a Demolisher. No dedicated anti-air assets. Of course, the Visigoth is good versus other aerospace units. Teams are moving in on each other. If Starchild is able to take this, it'll be a 1-1 tie. The first team to win 3 maps out of 5 is the victor. So far, about 8 minutes have elapsed. Just trying to get some damage in there. Chezer's down. Leaves Yvonne do what he can. Should just about wrap this up. Starchild's team is, yes, taking a 1-1